I am on the cruise ship right now. Move this glass and all this stuff about the way. So I'm going to packing right now. Better. Alright, I have these magnetic lip lashes, and I had it on earlier and it was fine. But when I came back to the room just now, I saw that this one was kind of lifting. So I like the idea of it because I am tired of putting this lash glue on my lashes. And I mean, I could, like, I'm gonna have the results of doing it if I don't get this together. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky, this here. But I like the idea of it. Like, it's clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to use any glue or anything like that. But it's, for me, it's tricky to put it on. But if I have some, I have to just do the old-fashioned way. I have some individuals about, so I'm gonna just glue them. I just have to make sure I take care with taking them off, because I have been lazy with it, to be honest. And you know, if you're not careful, you will rip your natural lashes out, and I don't want to do that, because that's what I've been doing. And then it takes weeks for them to grow back fully. So let's see here. Yeah, this is this. I think I got them on now. They just not. They secure enough. I don't think they're gonna fall off. Yay, I got it. But I was struggling the last couple of minutes. But I was like, let me just pop on here and record it. But yeah. It's tricky. It's just tricky. And these were only $9 on Amazon. So I wanted to try them out. They have more expensive ones, but I wanted to try them out. I wasn't trying to spend a lot of money. So what I'm gonna do, I'll be right back, is I'm gonna put these glasses on. I've been wearing these glasses with them. It's a kind of to hide the imperfections, basically. Let me see. They're not on perfectly. They right here. This one isn't on. It's kind of like loose there, but I'm not worrying about that. Let me see here. Towards the tip, they're a little loose, but it's still not bad. It's not. You have to be looking real hard to really notice that, you know, like, girl, boy, bye, if you're about to do all of that, okay? And why would you do all of that to me? Why would you tell me my lashes is looking real crazy? And they really not. You got to be all up on me, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna go with these, okay? These are like $2 on Shein, okay? Shout out to Shein for the $2 shades or glasses or whatever they are. They look real cute on me. And this hair, I'm starting to love again. Well, but starting to love, because if I show previous clips, I wasn't feeling my hair at first. So I had to go in and doctor it up. But I'm starting to like it now. But yeah, I am in the room. It's like almost 10 o'clock, I think, right now. Michael is in the casino watching a football game, right? So not football, lower basketball game right now. So I'm waiting on him to get his basketball fix. That's his favorite, basketball, football. And there's a comedy club or a comedy show tonight. So it's pretty late too. It's like at 11:15. So I'm gonna head over there around 10:45 so we can get some good seats and enjoy the comedy show. I don't think I could record, but I'll probably try to in there. just to give you an idea. So I love cruising. I am an old soul at heart, okay? And a lot of, I mean, this is stereotypical to say, but a lot of older people do love to cruise. But you see young people on here too. We're on Carnival right now. You see a lot more younger people on Carnival. I've been on Royal Caribbean. It's a lot more older folks. And I want to say it's a little more civil on Royal Caribbean. Carnival is really the party shit, but I like their entertainment a little bit more. I like the comedy clubs. I feel like those are a winner for them. Like, they really do have funny acts. At least I have not been disappointed. So hopefully tonight won't be a disappointment as well. The other cruises I've been on, they'll do like more theatrical shows and maybe magic acts and stuff like that, and that's pretty cool, but they're just not as entertaining. I want to laugh my heart out. Like, I want to cruise, you know what I mean? I'm on vacation. I want to enjoy myself, and comedy shows are a hit to me. There's not something I normally do on a regular, so it's nice to have that here. So we're gonna do that and then go to bed. So that is my night. I'm pretty old and boring, but Michael he don't like cruising. He do it for me. I don't have a lot of people around me that like to do the cruising. I think Lou likes to. Celia definitely does. Piazza doesn't. She has not ever gone on one. She don't want to. And I feel like Nunsa would, but Nunsa's in Europe. So, but I don't listen. I like to do it all. So we love to travel, but it's different ways we like to travel. So, you know, as much as we do have our differences. I'm trying to see Husha. A little pink over here. Is it coming? Yeah, I see it. No, I should take this off and try to do it dry. But anyway, I'm working on it a little bit. So just wanted to stop in. I didn't show. We just had dinner too. So dinner was good. Wasn't bad. Yeah, just chilling. So I'm about to just chill, and maybe I will show you some of the comedy show. Stay tuned, y'all.
Kiss on the cheek, kiss on the cheek, kiss on the cheek, Kelly. Kiss on the cheek, kiss on the cheek, Kelly. Kiss on the damn cheek. Kelly, kiss on the cheek. Kelly, can you do it? He said, can you give us this? Give us this on the cheek. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And we have 68,000 people here. You get more than a football match. And just about everybody knows everybody. So you can't mess around on your spouse in Bermuda, guys. Bad news will get home before you do. Be tall on each other. You may not see any policemen. These lot are practicing to ride the bikes, but No, I was just gonna say, this is the north side here. Hey, you see these graves here? This is not what our graves look like. This is the English, the Royal Navy that were here over 280 years ago. Our graves go underground, like square boxes like that, and you can get 6, 7 people in the grave. Now this is the north side, guys. This is the north, and this is the public beach right here, Blackberry Bay. All our public beaches here are free in Bermuda. Now, on the north side, there's no pink in the sand, but where we're going on the south side. Horseshoe Bay is on the south side where most of the beaches are. And it has little pink dots in the sand. And the pink dots is coral in the sand. Yeah, so it's not fully pink, just little dots.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
I thought it was always pink.
No.
There's no pink beaches in general out here.
No fully pink reef, just little dots and those pink dots. Like little pink stones, it looks like. So everything here, you guys might call this paradise. Oh, this is paradise. Look at the water. It's blue, it's clean, it's crispy. Now to us Bermudians, we take it all for granted. We don't even recognize that water's being blue until you tell us. And we take a sack and look, we say, oh yeah, it is good. Or when we go to New York City, oh gee, we say, okay, I see. They don't eat that fish down there, do they? They don't eat that fish, do they? The fish must say, take me, please. But we love New York because our prices here are almost double your prices in the United States. So we come travel around November. You got something called the Black Friday. All right, we bring empty bags to the United States, man. Shop till we drop. Putting up your Walmart, your Targets. When we get in the mall in the United States, man, we say, man, this is paradise by these lucky people. There's lucky people over these prices. And I just learned what BOGO, average Bermudian doesn't know what BOGO is, man. You don't have that here, man. No, sir. That's right. Have you ever heard around that time a stampede at a Walmart? You never heard of that? That's us Bermudians, man. They'll flatten you for a flat screen TV. And those TVs are like 3 times the price here, man.
Really?
Yes, man. So, and then, oh, look at this train, don't it?
Wow.
This little train did it to us. Yeah, man, everybody, we need a trip. We can get it on Amazon if we want. It's cheap too, but we need to get away from each other. Everybody knows everybody's business. Oh, he had that shirt on yesterday. Oh, he's driving his mother's car. They know your house number. They know where you stay, man. What current part
So you
of the...
can't even cheat.
You can't mess around. You can't mess around on your spouse. You didn't tell me that?
Everybody gonna know.
Everybody knows. Everybody's business.
Everybody better agree, right?
That's right. Yep. That's right. Man. So I say in the States, they can go from one state to the next, and let's say nobody knows them. You never say. Hey, I could be in New York City walking around, talking to myself and answering myself, and I'm cool. If I did that here, they'll say, oh man, I think Godfrey needs to see a psychiatrist. He's talking to himself.
How's the crime rate here, guys?
Crime rate's pretty low because we are all policemen. If I throw trash out my window here, the guy behind me says, okay, Godfrey, I see you. Oh, I'm sorry, I get it. Hey, I've seen times like people in the States, sometimes you get in a store and guys go to the cash register and say, hey, give me the gun and a mask. Hey, give me that money, right? If somebody did that in Bermuda and the Bermudian, they'll know who it is. Oh, that's John Smith. I know that leg. See that leg? That's how he walks. Yeah, you understand. You can't get away with nothing there, man. No gun laws there. If you got caught with a gun, that's like 6 months in prison. So crime is pretty low.
That's it?
Yeah, well, crime is that's the start. You don't want that. 5 years? Yeah.
Doing minimum 2.
Yeah, for carrying a gun illegally.
Yeah.
Where you are.
And then, oh, we hit up you guys got damn dollar stores, but I notice it's not $1 anymore, huh? $1.25 they went. That's all right. We take 2 shopping carts to $1. They think we're crazy, man. Pick up all that cheap bubble bath, toiletry for the year, man. Because we have the same products here, But we can't call it a dollar store, but you guys pay $1.25 for. We have to pay $3.25. So yeah, man. So we can't even call it a dollar store. It's called Dollar Depot Plus. Yeah, Depot. Here's Mr. Chicken here, a little competition for KFC. Bright orange. Oh, the Mr. Chicken. A bright orange. Now, if you look on the left, right here, in the second sign, you'll see Dollar Depot Plus. That's our dollar product store there. That's where you guys, well, yeah, but we have to pay $3.25. Yeah. That's a marketplace. Cheapest loaf of bread, $5.95. Gallon of gas, $8.80 a gallon. Are you serious? That's right. We pay for this beauty here, man. Jeez. Okay, guys, get ready. This is a house of many colors, man. I tell you, we can paint our houses any color we want. Look at this here. It's got the multiple colors here. Like they couldn't make up their minds, baby.
Oh, look at it right here.
Man, oh man. I was talking to a guy from Connecticut, man. He said he can't paint his house any color he wants. He said they have a curve there.
Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah, man, you can have a polka dot house, a zebra striped house if you want, man. Do your own thing. Coming up on the right, this is what our cemeteries look like, and they go underground between 10 and 15 feet. You can get 6, 7 people in these graves here. The thin layer that's going across the top, that's movable. They'll move that the night before the funeral, making sure that there's no rotten coffins down there. So you can get 6, 7 people. Look at this grave here. Now you see the wall? The wall's cracking up, right? That means they're trying to get out of there, Pop. Yeah. Nobody likes to be buried in Bermuda.
You got cremate?
And they do that too, yeah. Not as much as the graves. Might be even cheaper.
Too, huh?
Yeah, but I think it's a bit cheaper though. All right, here is one of our bus shelters here. Bus shelter, yeah. Pink means that the buses are going to the city of Hamilton. Hamilton's the capital city, and it's in the middle of the island. Here's another pink pool. This is a bus stop here. And here's a nice place you can keep your boats here. Elis Harbor is called. So now we're on the west side of the island. Well, there's going to be buses parked down there ready for you to bring you back anytime you want. Between now and your ship leaving 4 o'clock, I think. What time you got to be back on board?
He said to be back at 3:30.
3:30, man.
I know.
That's Anywho?
E-environment.
What's that?
Like electric cars.
There's a bit. You see these little tourist cars? They are electric, and quite a bit of the new cars that's coming now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so y'all.
I drove. If you see this guy throwing bread over, the fish are jumping right out, man. Fish are easy to catch. You see them jumping out of the water? Let's get up there. Everybody's loading up the turkey. There's some more bread, man. So the ducks are there too. Now this is the smallest drawbridge in the world, smallest opening bridge in the world. Opens right in the middle here where the hinges are. The guy used to open it manual by hand and help the mast of a sailboat through here. Look at that.
I know there's lots of ducks.
They nailed it down now.
Birdies. Okay, let's find four. So what's the economy?
What helps our economy is the tourists, you guys coming, and also we have a lot of offshore companies coming here, like reinsurance companies, companies that insure insurance companies. So Bermuda is also a tax haven. So a lot of American companies come here to save the money in taxes. That helps raise the prices too, man. Too. Yeah. So if anybody does insurance work, it's best to come in Bermuda, man. They'll pay your mortgage for you, your house, for your rent for you, yeah. You get a permit, they get you the permit, and that's it. We have a lot of vegetables and fruit, but vegetables and fruit comes up seasonal. We don't get it like how they get it every day in the Caribbean. Because a lot of people think, oh, Bermuda, that's part of the Caribbean. No, we're not. We're right across from North Carolina. 567 miles straight across from North Carolina. We are just a little dot in the Atlantic Ocean that came up from a volcano thousands of years ago. And it brought up all of this limestone. This limestone is strong, man. Tornadoes can't take down these houses here, man. Tornadoes and hurricanes. I remember the worst hurricane we had was like 20 years ago that I know of. And it was category 4, 140 miles an hour winds. These houses can stand that, man. Why do you think they don't do it in the States? Why do you think they don't build them in the States? You see how smart you are.
Yeah.
Why do you think they don't build stone houses? Huh? You know why? Lumber companies, people in Congress, let's support you. Lumber companies, money. So there were some tornadoes the other day in the United States, man. Knocked down those houses. What they're going to do, they're going to build more wooden houses for the next tornado. They're not going to build cinder block. We also use cinder block here. Now cinder block is just as durable as that limestone. Much cheaper, easier to. So from 30 years back, we've been using the cinder block. But the older houses out of this limestone here. Solid stone, man.
So what did he
So it's got to fight their stoners up now. We used to have a train that ran from one end to the other. But it stopped 80 years ago. They couldn't afford to repair it at that time. But today we could have been making plenty of money from that. It would have been on the right and came across the street here. And on to, this is the railroad trail right here.
Okay. Hey, y'all. This is Sunday, June 9th. This is the 4th day of our cruise, our last day. And we arrive back to Manhattan tomorrow, Monday. For our last day. Well, this is our last day, but for the ending of the cruise. So I just wanted to touch base, and just talk about how our experience was. So I enjoyed the cruise. Okay, I like the vacation. So it was cool to me. There are just some things about this cruise, and maybe some differences I'm seeing between Carnival and Royal Caribbean that I'm like, okay, just things to kind of keep in mind. So this is definitely the party line. I definitely want to branch out into different kinds of cruises, other lines, like Virgin is, I believe, one of the newer lines that have been cruising, and it's a little bit more, from what I hear, a little bit more high, top notch, probably more quality. So I just want to venture out into different ones in the future. I've been on another cruise line. I can't remember what it was. I don't think it's even around anymore. I got it through like a special. It's probably 2015, I think. And we had went to the Bahamas, and that one wasn't bad. I enjoyed that one. But I don't think that cruise line is around anymore. It was a special, I got a deal. It was so random. They called me and they were like, you know, do you want a vacation package? It'll be such and such. You'll get this. You have to like listen to a you have to partake in a I forget what they call them. You have to sit down and listen to one of their, oh my gosh, what is it called? I can't think of it. A vacation package. Like, you have to listen, like, spend 2 hours doing it, and they just try to sell you one of their packages, and I obviously declined, but I think at the time a friend, she went with them, but I wasn't interested. And for me, it's just part of the deal, so I can get this, you know, because I think it was like $400, I believe we had paid for the cruise. The cruise was probably like 3 days, I want to say, in 2 nights, but I remember us having fun. Anyway, I digress. So on this ship, Carnival Venezia, that leaves out of Manhattan, 4 days, 3 nights to Bermuda, had 1 day. There were just some things that I kind of noticed. Like, getting back onto the cruise ship was annoying. It was a long line. I think we waited probably about an hour to get back on. When we got on to the ship, the director did state like that was unusual in their experience. So hopefully they'll figure that out in the future. But even just to get onto the ship, to embark, I believe that's what they call it, embarkation, getting onto the ship so that we can leave and start the cruise, was a little bit annoying as well too. I have not ever experienced such a long line to get onto a cruise ship, so that was kind of annoying. But I did do some research beforehand that was saying like it was kind of lengthy. But I know for the future, when I do book something, I'm going to do my research a little bit more thoroughly, just to see how others experience were leaving out of different cruise ports. You know, I'm used to leaving out of like Florida, where I don't really recall too much of an experience. I didn't really document too much. When we left out of Puerto Rico, it was nothing. It was like we breezed right on through for our cruise earlier this year. So that one was like easy, and we were also on Royal Caribbean. So the people with the, I guess, the population, they also were more chill. They were older. It was not as live. So if you're interested in that, maybe think about Royal Caribbean, but just do your research. YouTube is wonderful, okay? Go on to YouTube, hear actual people's experience about their time on these cruises and stuff like that. There's not that much else I can say negatively about the cruise. I'm more laid back too. So this cruise was interesting to be on. We mainly stayed in our room. I just like to be in my room. There wasn't much on the itinerary that I was interested in going to. Usually, I think like in the past, we'll go to like a karaoke or something, because those are usually fun, just to see people, you know, giving their all and that. But I haven't done that at all during this cruise or the last one. We mainly just kind of stuck to the comedy shows, which are interesting, and just going to dinner. So for me, it's like, it's fun dressing up, going to dinner. I didn't go into any of the pools or the jacuzzis. Kind of not interested. Usually they have been very crowded too here. So a tip is, if you're on a longer cruise, one thing I heard was to maybe, like, if you're going to different ports, usually, obviously, the best time to probably have less people on the ship and be able to utilize some of the amenities like the pools, probably when people are off the ship, because it's not as crowded. So that's a tip. You know, I'm just like, if you feeling like being social, then it's fun. But I didn't really feel very social during this trip. I just was like, like even when the first night when we were trying to wait for our table, first of all, our table there was no seats. So they had seated us with shared seating. So that's another thing, I guess that's a good point, is that you can do like my time dining, and my time dining allows you to have the option to not share your table. You can just have a table for you and your party. If you are with 10 or more, they usually will ask you to just go to the front to see someone at one of their front desks at the restaurant, so that they can seat you, because I guess they have to kind of accommodate you, especially if you're 10 or more. But if you're less than that, then usually you can have a table to yourself, or you can request to have a shared table. The first night, the guy was like, oh, we were seating you at a shared table, I hope you don't mind that. I was like, I do mind. I would like not to be. I just wasn't in the mood. That's, but if you like to socialize, cruises are definitely a great place to come and try to meet new people. I've done that in the past, but this time around I've just been more laid back and chill. That's just what it has been. But it's our last night. I'm looking forward to just enjoying the rest of it, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just old school by nature, so I just wanted to add that little point. I don't know if there's anything else you would like to know. If you're interested, you can definitely like book cruises out once they're available. You can kind of book them, and you can pay over time. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe you don't have all of the funds now, you can just usually pay the deposit. Sometimes they may pay the deposit for you. Like I was surprised, we had it was a small credit, but we had $14. I wasn't expecting anything, so we had $14 each, me and my husband, and I just bought a drink. He used it towards the internet, and but sometimes you do get packages where they will offer you a certain amount of money. I think for this cruise, I'm hoping, because I booked it through United, because I have one of their mileage plus cards, so I'm supposed to earn, is it 3 times the miles? I'm not sure, but once it's completed, I'm supposed to receive some miles towards, yeah, I'm supposed to receive some miles, so hopefully I can use that towards a play or something somewhere else, So that's one of the things about traveling. I would say make sure, like even Carnival has, where you can get one of their cards. It's usually helpful because you earn points. It's not you're just spending money, but you're also earning stuff back. So that would be like a smart way to kind of travel, is to get one of their rewards cards, or just sign up with their free memberships, because even with that, like I have, I think I'm red status. After this one, I should be gold, if I'm not mistaken, after this cruise. And the only thing I got was a free bottle of water, but as you get higher, you get certain things. I think if you have a certain amount of days that you cruise, you'll get like free drinks or reduced price on drinks and stuff like that. I'm not somebody that gets the drink packages. You're able to come on with drinks. So we brought I think you can come on with about 12 cans, of drinks. And they don't allow water on Carnival. I think you can bring water, but I was able to come on. I brought some bottles of water, so I was just kind of hopeful to see if, I brought a few bottles. And my thing was I think it just threw them out. For water, so that was great, because I didn't want to purchase their water. They have Crystal Geyser, and I don't really like the taste of that water, so I wasn't about to pay for that, but that's a little small tip. You can usually get on with some waters, unless you have somebody who's being anal. But for the most part, they don't really care. And it doesn't make sense to me that you can't bring bottles of water on, but you can purchase bottles of water with them. So I don't usually get their drink packages. It doesn't make sense. It's a waste. And most times you have to go somewhere to get the drink. You get what I'm saying? Like when you're at dinner, you come across your drink package or special. You have to go to a bar or one of the restaurants, I believe, and purchase whatever drinks you want. So it's not like I don't think you can request room service to get you. So for me, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Just bring your own drinks. You can bring a bottle of wine per person as well. And the bottle of wine that I bought, I just brought one bottle of wine, and we're about to be finished with it tonight. And I only had maybe one drink a day because I don't drink like that. And this is probably the only time I indulge, really, is when I'm vacation. Like that's what it's for, is to relax. And if at home I'm not drinking a glass of wine every day, I don't. And it's just, I'm not interested. That's not me. Maybe here and there I'll have me a drink, and it's rarely. It's probably once a month, to be honest. If that, it's not even that for real. There's just no interest for me. And usually it's just special occasions, like if I'm going out to eat or something. So I don't usually get the drink packages. They usually do give you iced tea, lemonade, which is plentiful enough. You get their tap water, but the water tastes fine to me. And you can bring your own. So those are just some things to keep in mind. Not sure what the next vacation, well, I do know what my next vacation is going to be. It's going to be a very short trip. I do plan to vlog that as well. And I look forward to that. But so far, that's it. I mean, for me, I enjoy relaxing, taking a vacation. It's part of my self-care. It's part of my, like, I don't feel right unless I'm vacationing. But I am looking forward to being home the next couple of days. I did request to be off for about a week. So I do look forward to just relaxing in that way too, and just kind of getting my house in order. So I hope you all are well. Hope you enjoy this little spiel. And